Yo, China electric vehicles, they're in trouble. There are 3,000 new Chinese cars that have caught fire. A lot of them have caught fire at sea, of all places. That's not too smart. So apparently, they don't want to be loading up a whole bunch of Chinese EVs on shipping containers and container ships and whatnot because they're going to possibly cause these ships to end up sinking, bursting into flames. Not just happening out at sea, it's happening on the ground. It's happening in China, it's happening in other cities and other countries. And it's not good. It's not good at all. And the fact that it's summertime now, it's not making things any better because, just added heat to it. Apparently, that also causes problems of its own. I don't know if that's going to cause spontaneous combustion per se, but apparently their batteries are leaking and they're causing people to get poisoned to death too. So that's nice. But anyway, here, let me go back just a little bit. All right, let's start here. Let's see what this is all about. 3,000 new Chinese cars caught fire at sea. It's kind of misleading because it wasn't exactly 3,000 vehicles at sea. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll just have to find out. I didn't see the whole thing, so the fuck do I know? Yeah. That don't look good. Those aren't cars. Those are motorcycles. There it is. Uh-oh. Oh, they're just piling them in. All burning down. Every last one of them. China, you get what you pay for.
All covered in today's China
Motherfucking get what you pay for, don't you? Oh, China truth.
What? Woman, can we turn on the air conditioner?
Like and subscribe.
If we do, we won't
Please
make it
like
to the
and
charging
subscribe.
station or battery swap
Or
station.
subscribe.
Woman, it's too hot.
It's too
Man,
hot.
Hang in there just a bit more.
What is
Over 10
39
minutes
degrees
left.
Celsius? I mean, that ain't
Woman,
that hot.
it's
Or 38 degrees. Come on, it ain't that hot.
Just hold on. Woman, how far is it?
38 degrees,
Man,
what is that,
a
like
little over
90?
10 kilometers.
I mean, come on.
Almost there. Don't
I
move
live
too
in the middle of
much.
Florida.
Woman,
That ain't
it's
shit.
way too hot.
I haven't
Man,
driven
you're
with AC
hot.
in my car
What can I
in
do?
years
If
and
you buy an
years.
electric
I have
car, you
AC.
have to endure
I
it.
just don't care to drive with AC. I prefer the windows
Dear
down. I crank
electric
windows
car
down.
owners,
I
you
like
must
windows
stay
down.
Vigilant. Today, a massive
That
fire
is
broke
nasty.
out at a charging station in Sichuan.
That's in
Photos from the scene show
Sichuan?
how terrifying the blaze was.
That's at a
possibly
charging
threatening
station.
nearby residents.
Look at this
Some
shit.
car owners even tried to rush
Charging
in and save
station.
their vehicles. Do they really think their cars are more
And people are
important
rushing
than
in there
their
to try to
lives?
save their
It's
cars.
still unclear whether
Fucking
the fire
insane.
was caused by the charging pile or
Probably because they know their
spontaneous
insurance
battery
isn't going to cover it.
combustion.
Their insurance
But
is going to be like,
summer
oh,
is
yeah,
here,
okay, yeah, we'll get
and
back
we
to
must
you.
pay close attention to battery safety.
Put their fucking claim on this
This is
massive
no joke.
pile of claims.
Once a battery catches fire,
We'll
it
get back
becomes
to you
a
in
sea
about
of flames
4,000
within
years.
seconds, leaving no chance to escape. Honestly, I'm very glad I didn't buy an electric car. And I hope
Yeah,
all
I
current
would say
EV
so.
owners stay safe. On
That
July
would be a good
7th,
reason.
An electric car suddenly caught fire on the roadside
Why are they
near
blurring it?
Shangyun
Is there a body?
International in
Are there
Majiawan
bodies everywhere?
Guizhou. Flames erupted
What,
and thick smoke
are flames too
billowed.
hot for TV
Within a minute,
in
the
China?
fire
No
had
pun
spread
intended.
rapidly. Firefighters rushed to the scene and
Woo!
eventually brought
Ooh,
the
that
fire
hot.
under control, but the car was completely
It is
burned
hot,
and severely
'cause
damaged.
it is summertime.
The cause is still under investigation.
not gonna really do
though
anything,
a circuit
buddy.
failure is suspected. Car owners should inspect their vehicles regularly, prioritize safety.
You know how much
evacuate-
water it requires to put out an electric vehicle fire? I've read anywhere between 10 and 20,000 gallons of water to put out one single electric vehicle that's on fire.
quickly in case of
Uh-oh.
fire and immediately
That
call
is a
emergency
problem.
services. Let's
But these
talk
things
about
are so good
issues
for climate
today.
change, though, right?
I spent
They're the
over
best.
70,000 yuan
Best
to
things
buy
to
a
slice bread.
BYD Seagull.
The best thing
And now
ever
I
to happen to the
deeply
climate.
regret it.
All these
It's
electric
not
vehicles,
that the car itself is
they
bad.
weigh thousands
It's
of pounds
just not
each.
right for me. The regret is quite practical. Last Chinese New
Batteries
Year,
that
I
burst
drove
into
with my wife
flames.
from Henan to my hometown in Shandong, over 1,000 kilometers. A gasoline car could have made the trip in one day, but our electric
Oh,
car
shit.
took almost 3
The
days.
fuck?
Temperatures were between
Damn
5
Chinese,
degrees
man.
and 10 degrees,
The
and I didn't
stereotype is
dare turn on
true.
the heater. Though the range is advertised at
didn't hear
305
that from me.
kilometers, it needed
Oh.
recharging after just 200 kilometers. We had to charge it 5
Kilometers.
times,
This sounds like
making
AI.
the whole experience frustrating. Every time we had 20-30%
Oh, shit.
battery left, I became anxious. That's when I truly understood range anxiety.
What's up with all this blurring,
With a
man?
gas car, you just fill up and go, but charging takes time and patience. Some might ask, why drive an electric car such a long distance in winter?
It's hilarious. It's like
But I only
they
have
give
one
cars
car. What else
personalities
could I
or something.
drive? I had
They don't
no
want to show a
choice.
wrecked car in
The
China.
fatal
It's like
flaws of
too hot for
EVs
TV.
remain unresolved. Safety. Current liquid lithium batteries are flammable and explosive. In a collision,
Yeah,
short
not good.
circuits can cause explosions.
What is that, an EV
The
bus?
chance of escaping such an incident is slim. Gas cars can also catch fire, but the risk is much lower.
Oh,
Range.
yeah.
Real-world
Yep,
range
got a lot of
often
safety in
falls
gas
far
cars.
short of official claims, especially on highways. While gas cars
Apparently a
make
lot
it
more than
home,
EVs.
EVs might still be waiting in
EV.
line at charging stations.
Long
Resale
lines.
value. Gas cars can still be sold after 10 years,
Oh, easy.
but few dealers want EVs that are just 5 years old.
Yeah, because with gas vehicles, even if they're 10 years, 20 years, my car's 27 years old, I can still fill it up and it'll drive just like it did when it was brand new practically. I mean, it's got a little bit of vibrating to it because I probably got to get the engine mounts replaced. I mean, it's got 250,000 miles on it, but yeah, like with EVs, 5 years old, 10 years old, the battery's not at 100%. I mean, because these batteries, they degrade over time. Now, Tesla claims that if an EV is like 10 years old or 15 years old, the battery will still charge up to like, 85%, something like that, which they say it's almost still a full charge after 10, 15 years. But, customers, they don't want 15 or 85%. They want 100%. So, yeah, the resale value's for shit, especially if you got to get the battery replaced or if you want to get the battery replaced, it's 13,000, 15,000, over 20,000. For some, I'm assuming the Cybertruck's probably going to be north of like $25,000 for a new battery.
Most EV makers are operating at a loss, yet they promise lifetime warranties. How long
Yeah,
can that
right.
really last?
Lifetime warranty.
Buying an EV now feels like falling into a trap.
Now, what sounds like a trap is it sounds like a Chinese company is trapping people into believing that they're getting a lifetime warranty when in fact 10 years, 15 years later, the company just mysteriously disappears out of nowhere. Nobody to be found. Everybody's trying to claim their warranties because their cars are dying or burning up or whatever, but there's no company to be found. But 2 weeks later, just miraculously out of nowhere, this brand new EV company opens up and they're just rolling vehicles out left, right, and center. It's because they just changed the name. That's all they did because they can avoid that lifetime warranty.
Don't believe me? Try it for yourself.
Oh, I believe you.
Don't use an EV for long-distance travel, especially not for road trips. A friend of mine nearly got stranded on the highway in his EV. Shortly after exiting the highway, he got stuck in traffic for 4 to 5 hours. In the sweltering summer heat, he didn't dare
What's it called?
turn
Battery
on the AC
fatigue
to
or
save
something?
battery.
Range
He
fatigue.
had to
That's what
roll
it's
down
called.
the window and suffer through 37 to 38 degrees C heat. At that moment, he couldn't help but
It's so
envy all the
ridiculous.
gasoline cars around him. Their windows were rolled up tight, ACs
Dude, roll
blasting
down your
cool
window.
air,
What the fuck?
music playing, drivers relaxing in comfort. Meanwhile, he was stuck in a sauna on
Is there
wheels,
something going on in
sweating.
China where like they don't want to look like they're poor, so they'll keep their windows up in sweltering heat? They're like, no. They'll think we can't afford the air conditioning, so we got to keep the windows up because we
And
just got
staring
to
at the
keep up
battery
appearances.
percentage, afraid to even breathe too hard.
Or do they not
He
know
came
the
back
windows roll down?
exhausted,
The windows
complaining
do
that
roll
the whole
down.
trip was just traffic jams and charging queues. Every
Oh
plan
yeah,
he
that's not
had
bad luck
was
at all.
ruined.
Opening up your umbrella.
China's electric cars, he said, are full of quality issues. Just recently, a car owner
Made in
fainted within
China.
25 seconds of getting into her vehicle due to a foul odor. She collapsed right outside the car.
Oh,
The cause? Still unclear. But when the vehicle was
course.
dismantled, the after-sales manager admitted there was a battery leak, which likely released the strange
wow.
smell.
They admitted.
According to a
Admitted
July
it.
8th report, Mr. Zhou in Zhengzhou, Henan, experienced a similar horror. As he approached his car, he noticed a terrible stench,
Yikes.
like a rotting sewer. He
Ugh.
assumed it was the AC ducts.
Ugh.
It wasn't.
Nope.
The moment he
It was the
stepped
battery,
inside,
probably.
he opened the window for fresh air. But before he could even turn the car around, he started suffocating.
What?
He jumped out but collapsed immediately. I was knocked out cold by the smell, he later said.
Oof.
The medical diagnosis? Poisoning.
Poisoning.
Cause? Battery
His
leak.
vehicle poisoned him.
The manufacturer claimed that lithium batteries can emit
You
strange
hear that?
odors
These
when they
EVs
reach
are
over
lethal.
300 degrees C.
They're gassing people
Mr.
to death
Zhou
in
is
these
still
things.
waiting for an official response.
I mean, not
Even more
intentionally. They're not doing it on
disturbing,
purpose.
his brother vomited from the smell while taking him to the hospital.
Ugh.
The incident has sparked a firestorm of concern online. Auto enthusiasts suspect the odor was hydrogen sulfide, the same
Oh, that sounds
toxic
bad.
gas as rotten eggs. One comment said,
Yeah, like sulfur.
"This is no longer a car problem. It's like a biological weapon."
Chinese
And
EVs,
this
they're
isn't an
bioweapons.
isolated issue. In recent years, electric
And they're
vehicle
apparently
fires
they're
have surged across
fire
China,
bombs too.
especially in the hot, humid summer months, with June to August being the peak season. In a chilling international case, a
Uh-oh, here we
cargo
go.
ship carrying over 3,000 vehicles from China to
Oh, it was
Mexico
3,000.
suddenly
Okay.
caught fire near Alaska's Aleutian Islands.
BYD.
Among the cars were 65
Motherfuckers.
full EVs and 681 hybrids. The
Wow.
vessel, Morning Midas, left Yantai on May 26th and was set to arrive in Mexico by June 15th. But on June 3rd, fire broke out.
Ooh.
Smoke was first seen coming from the deck area where EVs were stored. The blaze quickly spiraled out of control. The crew
Wow.
tried to fight it, but eventually had to abandon ship. Luckily, all 22 crew
I was
members
gonna
were
say, don't they
rescued.
have like sprinkler systems or not water, but like halon or some shit? Like, don't they have some kind of chemical that they should have on board these ships in case there is a fire that breaks out? Because I mean, if they don't have something like that installed, that's a hell of an expensive ass ship that's gonna
The
get
ship then
lost. I'm
drifted in the
assuming.
North Pacific for weeks before finally sinking to the ocean floor. While
Oh,
the
it
exact
did
cause of the
sink.
fire
Wait,
is
how
still
long was it
under
out at sea for?
investigation,
How long? Hold on,
eventually
hold on.
had to abandon ship. Luckily, all 22 crew members were rescued.
Well, that's
The
good
ship
at
then
least.
drifted in the North Pacific for weeks before
What?
finally sinking to the ocean floor. While
Whoa!
the exact cause of the fire
For
is still
weeks,
under investigation,
just drifting out there
experts
for weeks.
suspect the lithium batteries played a key role.
Oh, you
Bloomberg
think?
quoted an Allianz insurance
Whatever
report
gave you that
warning that
idea?
lithium batteries pose severe risks to cargo ships, especially when transporting thousands of EVs in bulk.
Yeah, probably not a
Back
good
in
idea.
China, EV
What the
fires
fuck?
continue to make headlines. In Nanchang, a new energy vehicle suddenly erupted in flames right on the main road near the Jiangxi Provincial Museum. The cause? Still unknown. One blogger, Young, said he regretted buying his electric
Oof.
car less than 2 years in. At first, he was excited, convinced
Wow,
by
that thing's
flashy
sparking.
promises and sweet talk from the 4S
Might
dealership.
want to back
But
that off your
now,
tow truck, buddy.
the joy I felt when I bought it is nothing compared to the regret I feel now.
Woo.
After I bought the tram, I learned these bloody lessons. Before buying it, I thought I could save money on fuel every year. A lot of fuel
Nah,
money was indeed
propaganda,
saved,
man.
but the
Come on.
maintenance cost of electric cars is also
Oh,
very
it's way
high,
higher.
and
Yep,
the
way higher.
insurance for electric cars is more expensive than that of fuel cars, about
Electric cars do
30%
break.
more expensive. Another
Yep,
thing is that
insurance
the
is a lot
cost
more
of
too.
repairing and replacing parts for electric cars is also very high, and you can only go to 4S stores to repair the car.
That's another thing.
Generally,
Gotta
roadside
go to the
repair
dealership.
shops will not repair such electric cars at all.
Nope.
Once you go to a
Most of them
4S
don't know how.
store, you
Gotta be
become
like
meat
a
on the chopping
freaking
block at
electrical
the
engineer
mercy
to
of
figure
others,
these things
and
out.
there are many various fees. Second, when you have an electric car, you will realize that the cruising range is only for reference. When buying a car, the manufacturer claims it can run hundreds of kilometers, but in fact, most of this data is generated in the laboratory, and it will be greatly
Uh,
reduced in actual use.
Not in
It
real
can't reach
world
the range the
application.
manufacturer claims. Especially in winter, when the weather is cold, the actual cruising range will drop significantly.
Oh
Every
yeah.
time you go out,
Folks
there
in
is
Chicago
always
found that out
mileage
the hard way.
anxiety, and you don't even dare to turn on the air conditioner. Blogger Young said
Don't
that
you
after a few
dare.
years of use, the battery of the electric car will deteriorate to varying degrees. In the later stage, because of the shortened mileage, it will need to be charged frequently, and it won't last long after each charge.
Nope.
In addition, it
Probably
always
not.
takes a lot of time to charge an
Hey,
electric
that's a
car.
Cybertruck.
Fast charging takes about an hour, while slow charging may take 3 to 5 hours. If you drive a fuel car, you can find a gas station nearby and fill up in a few minutes.
Oh, it's so
Every time
nice.
I go out with an
Oh, it's so
electric
nice
car,
driving
I
a
always
gas
get a
car.
headache about charging. Last Chinese New Year, my family drove to Beijing and got stuck in traffic. It was winter, so we needed the heater. I turned it on briefly, and the battery quickly dropped.
Uh,
With no charger nearby, I had to freeze in the car to save power.
oh, it
Eventually,
sucks,
I
man.
found a charging station, but the line was so long it took 6 hours.
Oh,
Other
man.
cars had already arrived,
Brutal.
eaten, and gone to bed while we were still charging. It was miserable. The blogger said
Bet
she
you won't
sold
do
her
that
EV
again.
last month and switched to a gas car. She warns others. After 6 years of driving an EV, the range kept shrinking, especially in winter. When she replaced the battery, the cost was
Oh,
almost enough to buy a new car.
I was gonna say, she actually
In
changed
Suzhou,
the
the
battery in
temperature
it?
has hit
Who the hell
38
does that?
degrees plus, and
Buy a new
many
car,
have
man.
noticed that
That's
EV
what they want.
range drops
They want
sharply.
these things to be disposable.
Data shows that when it's above
EVs are
38
disposable.
degrees, EV range can fall by up to 31%. We know EVs lose power in winter, but they also drain fast in summer. Why? This morning, my EV showed over 220 kilometers of range. I didn't drive it at all, but by evening it had dropped to 176 kilometers, a loss of nearly 50 kilometers while just parked.
Kilimamama.
Today in Beijing,
Kilimama.
I turned on the AC 5-6 times to keep the cabin around 20 degrees Celsius. Each session lasted 10 to 20 minutes. Result? I lost nearly 50 kilometers of range just from parked cooling and monitoring. Shocking.
Please share your thoughts in the
Yeah,
comments
well,
section below.
I don't think I'm going to be
We
getting
will
an
keep
EV anytime
reporting on the
soon.
COVID surge in China,
Hell
so don't
no.
forget to subscribe to our channel
Oh, yeah,
and turn
there's
on the
another COVID
notification
problem,
bell
huh?
to get the latest videos.
Anyway, this just came out about 6
And
hours
thank
ago.
you
This
for
is
tuning in.
fairly new. Except that that Alaska, the whole Alaska thing, that happened earlier this year, I believe they said. And then they said it was drifting out there for weeks, and then it sank with 3,000 EVs. I mean, how much money is one of these EVs? How much does it cost? How much? How much is a BYD? Is a BYD EV? How much? 7,800. Actually, that's not a bad deal, really. I mean, that is almost disposable vehicle prices. Wait a minute, hold on. Dolphin around 25 grand. Oh, in Europe. Oh, the Seagull. Oh, they make the names adorable. Okay, 15.3. I don't know. I'll just take the 15,000 number. So 15,000. That is a lot of money, man. 45 million. I'm sure the ship by itself probably cost more than that. They probably lost more than that in just the ship by itself. So what is that, like $100 million disaster just because some stupid ass EV burst into flames and then burned down the entire ship? Absolutely crazy. But I mean, at least everybody got off the ship. That's obviously a good thing. But it makes me wonder. I don't know what they're going to do in the future. I don't know if they're going to end up shipping them in smaller quantities. I mean, 3,000, man. That's kind of. I mean, not to really say that it's overkill, but I mean that's just the nature of shipping these days. They pack these shipping containers with tons and tons of shit. And I'm sure every once in a while there's probably a shipping container full of, I don't know, iPhones or something with a whole bunch of lithium-ion batteries inside all these devices and whatnot. And I'm sure even those catch on fire sometimes. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Even those pocket chargers, those portable power banks, those things are known to catch fire too, as well as those old school hoverboards. That's what they were that people used to have at some point. You know, those things burned down some houses too. So, yep. Anyway, that's all I got. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.